Hi, my name is Jared, and you'll know me as the Midnight Bandit or Midnight Bandit with a little raccoon emoji. And I am a music producer. I make electronic music. It's kind of my own style, a bit of trip hop, a bit of synth, a bit of lo-fi, definitely a lot of lo-fi actually. And I'm trying to get my music out there to people who would like it. The main point behind my music is to accompany or enhance any kind of activity, any kind of whether it's a mind-numbing or meditative or however you want to say it, like driving or walking or working. I had someone tell me that it was music that would be really good for listening to in a kitchen when you're doing like prep work or whatever. And it's something that makes really boring tasks bearable. So I don't know. My opinion of it is that it enhances anything. My specific thing for it would be driving at night. If you have a good system in your car, it just sounds really cool. My stuff is the kind of stuff that you kind of have to turn up loud in order to really vibe with it. I think at lower volumes, it doesn't hit in the same way. You don't really feel the vibe of it. But yeah, that's just what I found. The genre of my music is something that I have a really, really hard time pinning down. People have said it's electronica. They've said it's breakbeat, it's trip hop, it's lo-fi, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what it is, but I'm always making new beats and I'm always making kind of rough around the edges instrumentals. I'm a fan of instrumentals. I like instrumentals more than I like songs with lyrics. I don't like, unless it's a specific song. I like to kind of be creative, and if there's music going on in the background, if it's not my music, if I'm not making a song and I'm just chilling, I like instrumental stuff. I like stuff where the vocals aren't necessarily the thing that you have to pay attention to, and I think that's why I make so many instrumentals. The songs that I do make with vocals, I do not like. I don't think my vocals are good at all, and I don't know if that's ever going to change, even if people tell me a million times that my vocals are all right. I still feel like they're awful, but I know that there's an audience out there for this kinds of stuff, for people who like to have music on in the background while they're gaming, while they're working out, they're driving, whatever. And I know that my stuff is perfect for a specific type of person. And I don't know how to articulate what type of person that is or how to get my stuff in front of them. So if there's anyone who knows how to get my music in front of people that would like it, please let me know in the comments. Please allow me to be enlightened to the ways of promotion and marketing, because I don't do much to make these videos. I don't really do much other than play music, and the music most of the time is so that I can get lost in my mind, lost in the music, and I don't have to hear my voices, because I have hallucinations. It's part of the schizoaffective disorder. And it's something that I can focus my mind into, focus my attention, and it's just a meditative process, and I enjoy it. It's very therapeutic. I am part of a community. I'm sure there's people from the community watching this video right now and listening in, and I truly am absolutely grateful for the people who I've met on YouTube or in general on Facebook, wherever I met you. You're there's so many cool people. You're the best, really, and I hope that I continue to grow my community and my group of followers to the point where I have enough to live off of, because disability is just absolutely abysmal. It's a fraction of what you need to live, and I find it hard working. So it's just, yeah, every job I have walked away from because of panic attacks and voices and everything. And I don't know. I want to be able to offer the world something of value. I want to be able to offer the world my best side, my best productivity. And since I have been able to make over 726 songs since 2020 and release them onto SoundCloud and other places, I feel that I have been quite productive. I just wish I could make a reasonable living at it. And if anyone has any kind of ideas of how to get my stuff out there, then please let me know. But anyways, being that my music is different, it's a hard sell for a lot of people. That's why I know specific people would really dig it. And those people, the ones that I know would like absolutely fall head over heels for it, those are the people that I have a hard time figuring out how to just put it in front of their faces, in a way that is contextually accurate to what I want to achieve. I think essentially one of the reasons why I'm actually getting out to more people, but one of the reasons why people don't end up sticking with me is because of my high output of songs. I make a song basically every day. I don't know. It's just like people don't feel the hype for one of my releases. If I'm releasing it every day, then they it's just like, who cares really, right? But yeah, I don't know. Most people, I've heard people say that they don't like it because I'm not playing the music's I've heard a lot of people say they don't like it because I'm not playing the instruments myself. I've heard people say that they don't like it because it's an instrumental. I've heard people say that I put it out too often, so there's no hype, there's no suspense, it's always going to be a new song. And I don't know what else to do. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and make songs all the time and then never release them, like make a whole bunch of them and then release them at a certain point. I have to get it out there. And as much as it has been a detriment to certain people, it has been quite the opposite as far as growing my channel, because there's tons of people who haven't heard my stuff, and if I continually work on music and put it out there, one, I'm practicing at my music, and two, it's reaching tons of different people. It's not going out to the same people every time. So I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better now that I have my Ableton Push controller. I feel like now that I'm playing my instruments, I feel a bit better about everything that I produce, even if it isn't at exactly the same caliber as before. I don't know. I feel pretty good about everything. And yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm at my wit's end about content. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what videos to shoot. I don't know where to go with this. I just have to find people that are into my electric noir, because, well, for the first thing is, like, I know people would be into it. As for my electric noir, I know people would be into it. People don't click on it. People don't, like, it's not the right type of people that are clicking on it or watching it, because I get very low amounts of views on my electric noir, Even though I put way more work into that than I put into my music, and it's just disheartening. And I have actually stopped writing the Electric Noir for months now because I just don't see any return in that. I don't see any results out of that. And I like the story, it's great, but I don't feel motivation to do it if no one's going to watch it, right? If no one's going to listen to it. But now I sound like I'm whining. But this is all I do. This is my life. I know there's plenty of people on YouTube that they have a job, they have or a means of making money, they have a business, they have businesses, they have a way of continually keeping their head afloat, or keeping their head above the water, right? I don't have that. I don't have any way of making headway in this world, and if I don't do something quickly, if I don't find something that works in my music, in my content, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think my life's just gonna be going down the drain. So I don't know. I make tons of it. I wish it was put in front of the right people. I was watching a video the other day of how they think that AI will send my music or other people's music to the right people, to the people who would actually like it. And I think that's an amazing idea. I think I don't have any way of actually finding people that'd be into it. And I wish I knew what type of music I made, so I knew what type of fans I'd have to look for. And I just don't know what to do. I get confused, I get stressed out, and yeah, that's about it. I wish this one thing that I've been putting a lot of effort into for a very long time would actually do something. I'm going to continue working at it. I'm going to continue doing it every day, but I'm tired of being a loser, and I'm tired of not being able to afford anything. Like, you know, I'm done with it, and I really need something to change.